Hail folks, I thought, hey, happy Friday. Thought I would, as everybody's busy watching Saturday night, Friday night, live tights. I know it's Friday night tights. Thought I'd actually just sort it for once. I'm just going to do some gaming. I'm not going to watch other shows. I know it's a Friday and there's so many great shows on. Hey Christian, how are you? So I'm going to do a bit more Mass Effect 2 because I'm playing it anyway, so why not just stream it? Thank you for joining me, Christian. So here I am. I've done a few loyalty missions. Still haven't progressed to Act 3 of the game because I like to tidy up as much stuff as I can while I go. And I think what I'm going to do is go do Garrus's loyalty mission, which is on Omega. No, it's on the Citadel, I think. So, yeah. So I gotta head for the Citadel. So, get back.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
terminal. Kelly. I was just about to go there. From Edie, alright. Immediate assistance. I suppose I should go do that first then. Yeah, I watch FNT a lot, but you know, today I just didn't feel like it, you know? A lot of the stuff was covered in Midnight's Edge this morning, and it's been covered. The thing is, it does cover this stuff on a lot of shows, so maybe I'll go do this missile launch thing. So, I just thought I'd take a break, you know, same as you, mate. Stop missile attack. I guess it might be timed this one, I can't remember. So. And until they invite me on FNT, the show is not complete. So. Skepsis. Like sepsis, except with a K. Stop missile attack. This will probably. I hate timed missions if this is timed. Have I just gone to the wrong place? I probably have. Oh no, it's the right place. I guess I got to scan for the anomaly or something. No, that's not it. I'm not hitting this damn map right. Oh, there it is. It is Franklin. Stop missile attack. Alright, what am I doing here? Clearly not hitting the right, it's not in Darwin. Not Darwin. No, I'm definitely, it says Franklin, stop missile attack. Oh, sod it. Well, hey, maybe they're all gonna just leave them all to die. Why not? No, my controller stopped. Journal. Watson's Moon Franklin. Yeah, I was there. Nothing was happening. Ah. That's Watson. It's Franklin I need. No, it isn't. I'm clearly not hitting the moon in the right place. There it is. Finally. My ineptitude. I'll take Grunt and Miranda. What the hell? check any of those. My, what a big, oh my, what a big missile.
Warning, 2 missiles are approaching target. I am trying.
There was a battle here.
I hate countdowns. Get out of my way, Grunt. Jeez. Ah! Nearly suckered me there.
Feel the fluttering!
Ah, Sherry, hello, how are you? I'm having a great day, and an even better day now that you're here. Yeah, you know, as Christian and I were saying, you know, FNT, or couldn't be bothered watching it, to be honest. Felt like a day off, a Friday off. Right.
Crush them!
I'm firing at my own guy then.
Nothing can hurt me.
Right, I need to pay attention here.
Worthless. I am Krogan.
Oh, shut up. There we go. Ah, I hate these timed missions. 3 minutes 20, what's it left? Time to pull out the big gun. Literally, the big gun. Right, suckers. I do like that singularity. Well, Christian, I don't know about Scotland because I'm in Western Canada, so the weather in Scotland's probably like it always is, damp and miserable. Whereas here in Western Canada, in the interior of BC, it's frickin' cold. Snow. Lots of cold and snow. But yeah, I don't mind FNT Sherry, but you know, I can... As I'm saying to Christian, because I'm not on it, it isn't the show it could be, you know. This is all very well, but where am I supposed to be headed to get this bloody missile strike stopped? More of these buggers. There's one of these down here. What can I hit this guy with?
I am Krogan.
Okay. I got a couple of minutes to go. We should be okay.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Oh, great. I'll
That's it.
save the residential target and then doom them all to a... Oh, right, yeah, -20 Ottawa. I've been there in the winter, yeah. Been on the old Rideau Canal when it's frozen. Yeah, it's about -20 here right now. It's been pretty cold in Kamloops. We don't normally get as bad a winter as this, but we've had a really bad one so far. Roads are a nightmare. Frickin' cold. It's Canada, eh? Right, now I can go do Garrus's loyalty mission. There we go. Citadel. What about you, Sherry? Sherry, is it hot or cold or mild or whatever? How is it in your place? Yeah, beaver tails. Good stuff, mate. Yeah, I didn't skate on the Reno though, I just walked in it. I didn't have my skates with me. I see my Stream Elements bot is working these days. That's most unusual. Yeah, right, you're in New York, yeah. 18. Well, you know. Is that Fahrenheit or centigrade? It was 18 centigrade, that's warm for this time of year. If it's Fahrenheit, it's cold. Right, well I better take Garrus with me. I suppose I should take Thane with me too in case I run into his Whoopa Troopa. How are you, my friend? This is the home for refugees from FNT. If they continually refuse to invite me onto the show, this is what happens. Thane's weapons, sniper rifle, locust. Yeah, I'll do. Sure.
References to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also,
See the chat a bit better if I move the mic.
passed through customs. The CSEC office may
I need to reorganize this place so the screens, I get the multiple screens, I can get it all a bit more boom mic friendly. Right, so we're gonna go find Company of Fade. Okay, you gotta look for Fade. To love for real, not fade away. $22 I see. So colder than a witch's tit. Unless that's centigrade. In which case it's bloody warm. Okay, where will I find Fade? Let's see what Bailey's got to say. Oh, there we go.
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah.
Indeed. I don't know why FNT don't invite me on. I'm famous. I've streamed with a few of them before.
He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
Yeah, if I knew that,
I'm
I'd
just a
give
tiny
myself.
cog in a tiny wheel.
Best I can do is put you on the
It
trail.
suits me. I'm
There's
just
a warehouse.
building.
Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Because
Whoever
he's
he is,
useless.
He's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that or he's got access
Freedom
to our
units, yeah.
databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse.
I know what you mean.
But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can read
Whoopa,
his ass.
you're not wrong.
I should be going.
You need anything else? Let me
Right.
know.
Warehouse district. You know, I much preferred the Citadel on Mass Effect 3. I just found it easier to navigate. That's just me. That's the one. Missouri. St. Louis. Blues fan, perhaps? Don't know. Don't know if I can. Blues fan, I see. I've been to St. Louis.
This looks like the place.
I just got a refund in exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse.
So we got Ottawa, we got Missouri, we got Western Canada, BC, and we got Sherry in New York. You know. We got the West, we got the East, and we got the
Hey.
Midwest.
You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, come on, Whooper, you're gonna have to tell me. Are you a Blues fan or what?
Which
I'm
one
a
of you
Dallas
wants
Stars
to
fan,
disappear?
so
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
some rivalry there.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
That's right, Garrus.
Damn it.
You sure?
Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Yeah, that's a good point, Whoopa, because, you know, you look at these super chats on FNT now, even compared to maybe a year ago, they're just ridiculous now, you know, they're way
You're not
out
getting
of
paid for this.
way out of line with the money that's getting
point
dropped. I
pirate
don't blame
detectives, they won't
FNT,
protect
but,
you.
you know, it's just a lot. I'm a Penguins fan. I don't mind. I like Pittsburgh, although I've never been to a game. Been to Pittsburgh many times, but there was never a game on. I would have gone. I'd love to. Would love to have gone. I've been to baseball there, Pittsburgh, but never hockey. The baseball stadium there is fantastic. I love it. I've got a thing to go to.
We're looking for someone.
Bucket list thing to go to every NHL arena eventually,
Stop
but
by. I'm not fake.
don't particularly have anything
I just
against the
work for it.
Penguins, other than the fact they win lots of things.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a
Prefab
lot of
sprout.
work there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services. They help their people infiltrate businesses and various
Yeah, Whoopa. I mean, it's
organizations.
interesting how people get into teams. I mean, I got into the Stars
He's using
because I lived in Dallas for a while and could get to got a season ticket. And
Well,
easy to get to games, and unlike Canadian teams,
he got fired from CSEC.
I kind of got into them and grew to love the organisation and the team. You know, so
But it changes
great,
nothing.
great
We still
fans,
need to find him.
and going down there
We
soon
need to
actually
stop.
to some games. Assuming the Canadian government will let me out of the gulag. Yeah, last year's season was boring as shit, playing the same team 12 times, you know. And it's, yeah, hockey's nothing without fans as well. I mean, when they reduced or cut fans out in the bubble or reduced them last year, it just wasn't the same. Let's get going.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit
Sports
station.
is,
I can get us to him from there.
Happy to kill itself by the looks of it.
I can
Professional sports, anyway.
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
go. Oh, good.
I see my Streamlabs is. I've got a Streamlabs bot and a Stream Elements bot. The Streamlabs bot wasn't working. This is the first time it's ever worked. it's, I had set it up so that when I streamed it, I did a stream with Tom and Polly, and I had their links in the Streamlabs timers, and they're coming up now, even though they're not on this stream. So fair enough, I don't care. Yeah, oh, Penguins are. Are you playing the Flyers today? The Penguins? Is it the Flyers, or was that yesterday? I don't know. You wouldn't have seen the Stars. Florida Panthers game last night. What a game. One of the best games I've seen in years. It was a roller coaster, but just pure on attacking hockey. 6-5 win for the Stars in the end in overtime, but the shootout. But what a game. It was up and down and up and down. It was like, let's forget about defending, let's just score, you know. That was good.
Look,
And
it
it's
took
not
me
like
a long
the
time to get this refund. It's a decision on
not
your
like the
part.
Stars to
He said there'd be one. Wait.
ain't like the Stars to score a lot of goals like that, you know.
have
But
a
they
service
just
order?
No, I got the refund.
They wouldn't let it
made
go.
the exchange, and then he said go to the warehouse.
I should really pay more attention to what I'm doing in this game. Cardinals. I've been at a Cardinals game.
We just found him on the Wards Market.
I used to work and live and work in the States, and I worked all around the States. I got to go to a lot of baseball. I always enjoyed going to different stadiums.
Say anything about a service order.
Oh, I forgot I gotta hail a cab to get to... The other thing I hate when you have to freaking get a cab and you can't just run somewhere. Steal a car to drive you home. Okay, here we go. I went around the whole place just to get to... Oh, Streamlabs is doing some of your messages, Whooper Trooper. My apologies, hang on a sec. Let's put this in hold for a second. Message deleted by Streamlabs. I gotta figure that out. Hang on, sorry about this. Oh, Pavelski's... what a guy. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Streamlabs. View deleted message. Oh, right. It must be something to do with the word ass, which is ridiculous, so let me fix that. Cloudbot. Word protection off. Switch that off, so that might help me. Sorry about that. Back to the game. Yeah, I had the Streamlabs bot set up so that, excuse me, it would stop practically everything. And it wasn't working, I couldn't get it to kick in. This is the first stream that's worked, and of course I'd forgotten I'd set it up to block the default words filter and bad words, so I've switched that off for now, don't worry about it. Hey Christian. You weren't getting timed out or anything, were you? Because I've got competing bots now. I couldn't get them to work, now they're all working. Right, cab. Yes, we're going to the factory district. Yeah, I don't really... I'd switched all the bots to stop everything working, but it's too much. Okay, so we'll definitely need Garrus. I really want to take Thane. I've got to take Miranda. Always got to have that ass to look at. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a great Star Wars game last night. Yes, it was really good because Florida are an excellent team. And I thought we were absolutely going to get pasted because they scored first and we were just all over the place because we hadn't played for 2 weeks. But by the end of the game it was like punch, counter punch. They were both giving it. It was a great game. I mean, both teams gave it their all. It was fantastic. Good hockey, you know.
Stop them! Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Of course we will. It's in the game.
Enemies in front. 9-9.
Death can be fatal. Missed him. Alrighty, through we go. Well, it's always great when you're at a game and there's a homer. Always good. Get down, Max, get down. Okay, I was going to say there has to be more action here because there's more shooting. anything down here? No, it's an elevator. Okay. It's an elevator. Oh, the send's cancelled. They're just killing themselves with this over testing. It's just ridiculous. Way too much. They're just far too over the top with it, you know. Show some bloody common sense. If people are obvious signs of being ill and or in contact with somebody, it's just too much. Killing the games. Let's hit this guy with something. He's up. He's up again. Yeah, the Florida team looked really good last night. The one saving grace about playing them is that because they like to attack so much, and they're bloody good at it. And Barkov, it's just fantastic. It does leave room at the back for you to get in behind them sometimes, and there's a few breakaways, opportunities, and so on. And they're not a dirty, cynical team either, which I like. Florida, they're a pretty good hockey team. So the Stars and them were at each other last night. It's
Harken's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Fun game. And luckily, Stars won in the shootout, which is unusual for us because we're usually crap at in shootouts. But we hung on.
How's that one?
Oh, hostiles up ahead.
Who's died? Jeez. Can't get the staff these days, you know.
My shields are down.
Both of them are dead.
There we go.
Can't let Miranda die. The ass must be saved. Yeah. All cancelled and yet they're all quadruple jabbed. How unusual. What an unusual thing. How could that possibly be? Not that I'm a doctor. Certainly would never believe in giving anyone medical advice. I just, as a citizen, I find it weird.
I need cover.
Yeah, polite. Oh, I got a nabber bot. Unless anybody with a range is there. I don't know if there is. Nab it. Nab that bot. There we go. Of course, naturally, when I'm doing that, I die. Damn bot got me killed. Right, where was I? I'll only go back to here, that's not too bad.
This will put them down.
I'm feeling there we go.
Firing now.
One less to worry about.
There's no loot.
Make activity.
Nice shot, Garrus. Oh, I hit Miranda right in the ass with that heavy throw there. That was an unfortunate timing, Miranda. Sorry about that. I better check there's no damage.
Got no shield.
One less to worry about. One less to worry about.
Misha.
Alrighty. Oh, good, more heavy weapon ammo. I like it.
We're getting close.
Let's save this. I save a lot, just in case.
Hostile!
Yeah. Missed by a
Firing high
mile.
impact shot.
Missed by a mile. There's one thing about when I'm playing the game and I'm streaming is I'm a little bit sloppier than I would be if I was just playing it myself. Because I'm looking at chats and
That's back
stuff.
overhead. Watch out.
But you know, better than sitting alone. Appreciate you guys joining me though, you know, it's nice to have some company. Well, I mean, I've got company, the wife's here, but she doesn't want me sitting playing this game in the living room, so I'm playing it in my studio.
Hold fire, Shepard.
Enemy down.
Yeah, they're really Christian, they really do push that shit, and it's just such cucks. Don't get me started. I believe any old globalist shite.
This should slow him down.
Poor Canada. Never mind. It is what it is. I had my, I mean, if I had my way, I'd be back down living in Texas again, but no visa, so after my
What the hell is Harkin up to?
employment finished with a certain company. That was the end of that. Well, I mean, apart from the millions of legal people that
Harkin's
are...
finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why.
Of course he's
Sedonis
tense, he's been
wants to
following
disappear.
Miranda's ass
If
around
so,
the whole
He
game.
knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sedonis off.
That's very significant. I wasn't finished looting that room, and then we went into this.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
Yeah, voter protection. Illegal voter protection, perhaps.
Whatever it takes.
Exactly.
Yeah, do what you want to him, Garrus. Hello, Courtney. We're talking about how, first of all, how terrible I am at playing games, but secondly, we're writing the ills of the world. We're actually, yeah, we're kind of, I didn't really feel like watching FNT. I mean, yeah, I felt like doing something different today, so here we are.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us.
It's nice to see you,
Not
Courtney.
sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery.
I get an idea for a new, some new streams today. I've got all these ideas and I need to start putting them into practice. Setting some streams up. But I got one which was
He must have some
portrayals, series about portrayals of rock bands in movies, fictional bands. You've got films like Rockstar and various other ones where you have bands that are portrayed. I think it'd be nice to do some of those movies. Talk about some of those.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just
Obviously,
shoot him
Spinal
some,
Tap, but
but
you know, that would be the one you would keep for the
I won't do
climax.
permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
I think I've been through
Whatever
this.
it takes.
Exactly. I knew you'd understand.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Yeah, I do love Mass Effect. And I know they're going to work. I know they're working on the fourth one. I mean, I don't count Andromeda, but obviously the fact that Andromeda didn't make them any cash or not much cash, they've gone back to core Mass Effect, despite the fact that lots of people are meant to be dead.
This might be useful.
Well, Shepard. So how are they going to rewrite the stupid endings they did? I don't know.
Scanners. The crates in the transport
And I know
carriers are
Liara's in it,
ready to
but
explode when dropped.
Good to know.
I mean, are they going to have? Are they going to have anybody like Shepard in it? And then how are they going to do that? You know, which I hope they do, but or are they going to wokeify it as well? No butts allowed. No sex scenes allowed. Oh, missed it. This is getting a bit hairy. Okay. Oh, do I not have any? Oh, maybe I do. Here we go. It's time to pull out the big guns. This guy out here's going to get a taste of my singularity projector. He's going to like it. I do like that weapon. Go back to a normal one now.
This should punch through their armor. Hands up! Running from you, Shepard.
Harkin's going to regret this.
Okay. I guess we're going up in the ramps. Ah, Cosmic, how are you, buddy? I got multiple bots running again today. First time the Streamlabs bot has ran. And it's competing with the Stream Elements bot, which never used to run until recently. So we're probably going to get more unreasonable timeouts. Just warning you now. Oh, this isn't looking good. Oh, I didn't get the time to fire my big gun. Good. Well, it's good hanging with you, Courtney. It is. It's.
This should come in
I was
handy.
I was genuinely impressed with that picture of you in the band. Found you,
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse
your
scanners. The crates in the
style
transport
looked
carriers
good.
overhead are ready to explode when dropped.
Well, I could have heard it.
Why don't you just turn around?
I'll hang a bit further back this time. I'll be right on top of Miranda there. I'm not sure if shooting these does anything because I'm missing not really hitting anybody with them. But you know, I'm honoured that there are 4 or 5 of you and you're hanging out with me. Thanks, guys. I keep forgetting the camera's here. I have to look up here for the chat. The game and the camera are here. I can look there for the chat too. I got my stream deck if I need to change scenes,
Scramble their systems.
which is good.
Big activity.
You gotta revive somebody. Miranda, I'm assuming. I didn't use the heavy weapon this time.
He goes.
You're kind of a big deal, Courtney. I'm sure you are. And now if you had video footage too, that would be good. But yeah, you were very blonde. Very bassy.
Harkin's going to
You're a racker. Rock and roller. The Ayatollah of rock and roller. Okay, Christian. Thanks for joining, buddy. See ya. Have a good sleep. Yeah, 2:45 a.m. wake up. When I was doing this seasonal job in the summer for my former company, I was getting up at 4 a.m. a lot of mornings. Fire, that's it. Oh, that heavy weapon doesn't do as much against those mechs. I think I better go back to something else then. Kind of trapped here. Shouldn't have gone so far. Let's get back out of here. A bit further back. Oh, they're following me, the bastards. Guys are not really that hard. I just have the patience to deal with them in the correct way instead of standing shooting at them. That one's gone. Bad time to reload. Down. Good. Alrighty. Well, it was fun. Yeah, I'll put it up there. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. Alright. Yeah, I know what you mean, Courtney. Hell, in my case, I'm not even talking with their kids half the time, I'm talking with their grandkids. Like me, because I've got grandkids. It's funny, I turned out to be the real rock fan in the family. My kids are nowhere near as into it as I am. Well, I say kids, they're in their 30s now, but
I got it.
it's not that they don't like music, of course, but
we go.
Insomnia, yeah, it's usually not a problem I've had, Courtney. I sympathise with. I mean, that's... the few times it has happened to me, it's a bloody nightmare. The 7 stretches on forever, you know? The night stretches on. Kind of get the opposite problem. I just like to sleep all the time. I guess that comes from years of having jobs where I was up early and working long hours. Now I just want to crash out. Sorry, Courtney, were you asking me what I did, or were you asking Whoopa?
You were close, but not close enough.
Because I've done a lot of things. The last job I had was
So,
here in town. Was a
couldn't make yourself disappear.
more of a sort of knowledge management role, but for a transportation company. But I'm really a project manager and IT guy and electronics guy.
Looking for someone. Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a slower, older rock and roller, but you know, I still love going to gigs and listening to music. And inside me, there's still an 18-year-old guy screaming to get out.
We're not here to ask favors, Hargan.
Yeah, I was never into the Dead that much. I'm not a big stoner jam band man. I like guitars, and
I might need a little
I think it was more direct most of the
His
time.
name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
It's not to say I don't like complicated, long instrumental music. I love Mike Oldfield. I've got a lot of his albums. I like that kind of stuff. But I have everything from A to Z, literally. Be reasonable. No, don't be reasonable. Just tell
Is this
us.
information really worth all the trouble?
I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
Just gonna keep getting hit.
A broken neck.
All right.
He's just gonna keep getting thumped. Hey, Whoopa, everybody's younger than me here.
It's really changed you, huh, Geth?
Most of the streams I'm on, or whatever, I mean, not like I'm ancient, but I'm probably one of the oldest guys. Old guy for internet, to interwebs. I was always into this shit, though.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet?
What is he saying?
All right, he'll be there. Don't
Tell me
worry,
to
I
shoot
got
him?
it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done...
Yeah, I couldn't tolerate the live dead stuff. It just was,
You're a criminal now,
I
Hargan.
mean,
So
just
why
went on forever.
Kill me. That's not your style.
You know, I'm a rock guy.
Kill you.
Courtney, are you asking
But I
me
don't
my
mind slowing you down.
age?
You don't need
Well,
to shoot. You won't
I'm
be
a
able to
hair's
find
breadth
yourself.
away from 59, so there you go. I'm doxing.
I guess it's your lucky day.
I'm an old guy. Now everyone knows my age.
Real simple.
It's
I didn't shoot him.
hard to believe, I
Come on,
know.
let's move.
Sidonis better be there.
As I say, there's an 18-year-old guy still inside there. I still feel like the same guy. I've had kids, I've got grandkids, I've had multiple careers. Done all sorts of grown-up shit, but
Harkin's a bloody
you
menace.
just don't...
We shouldn't have just let him go.
Still
He
it's
deserved
the
to be
same
punished.
inside, you know. Just a little bit harder recovering from shit.
Don't waste your time on it. Let C-Sec deal with him now.
That's right.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Thanks for helping me with this, Shepard.
I'd do the same if I were you.
I learned from the best. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
Tell me what you're doing.
What do you need me to do?
I should pay attention to this, really.
Don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. We'll be here soon.
'97, whoopa. Young lad. February, Courtney. February I will be 59. 15 years older, eh? You see, it doesn't matter so much. We have the same mindset.
Can you hear me?
Same
Loud and clear.
inspirations.
All right.
Okay.
There he is.
I will pay attention to this for just a minute because I'm supposed to be doing something. I don't know what it is. Alright, there we go. This guy with the fancy suit. Sentient dildo.
You're in my
The man
shot.
with the penetrating insight.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few
Yeah.
more seconds.
Back is the first to go.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This
44.
better not happen again.
Lovely age. I remember when I was 44.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
Drop.
What? Shit.
Come on, Garrus. What can I say? What you waiting for?
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis.
Yeah, Courtney, you probably thought I was like, 25, 26.
That was easy enough.
I mean, I work out a lot. I've been working out all my life, so I'm in pretty good shape. But I wouldn't say I was an athlete, but I'm in good shape. Chippies notwithstanding.
Clean and simple. Good work.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get
You owe
moving.
me, Garrus.
Away from
You
the
owe me
streets.
all.
Right with you.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about the break. You do penetrate. You're a very penetrating chap. You get right to the heart of the matter. Thrusting opinions, dildo. Alright, so that's that mission. Oh, we'll have an intermission. Let's have a quick intermission. Like, I can just manipulate my stick here. Hey, there we go. I need to fix the overlay though, because it's not quite working right, but yeah. Yeah, so I did like Mass Effect generally. The mortality made sense, and normally I'd play for a Paragon outcome, but this time, which is like my fourth time through, kind of going more for a split 50-50. Yeah, your dad's a good lad, Courtney, obviously. Good for him. Yeah, this, I mean, I quite liked the, I mean, I love Witcher 3, and I do like some of the decisions you have to make in that. And I think the problem for me was that playing a game like that is, when you play it the first time, you have no idea, unless you read up on it, what could be a good conversation choice sometimes. And it results in something bad happening later, so it's... I like to get a good outcome in games. Like in Mass Effect 2, I've seen people play it so they get the shitty outcome. I like everyone to live. That's just the way I am. Oh, I got a backstage StreamYard, Courtney. I use it to test stuff, but it could just as easily be a backstage one, I think it's a great idea because you can have 6 or 7 of us chatting and then they're all on the screen, you know. It's much better than a Skype or something. So. And it's there, you know, if you're using it anyway. So that's a good idea. So Dildo, what's happening today? What's your workload been like? A lot of ups and downs today, a lot of ins and outs. Right, what we're going to do next in this game, let's go back to live. Stream Deck is a wonderful thing. Ooh, I get some points. What do points make? Prizes. I go for the slam. Slam in the lamb. So, as I'm still on the Citadel, I suspect I should do the Thane thing. The Thane thing. Not very Scottish, well. Yes, well, the Scots' worst enemies were themselves, trust me, throughout history. It wasn't anybody else, it was ourselves. We were worse to ourselves than anyone else. Yeah, it's great to chat to people using the StreamYard backstage. It's very handy. Very handy. Yeah, I like lots of people to live in games. If they're on my team, of course. I like to kill everybody else in the game. Squad journal. Yeah, let's go do the Thane thing. The Thane of Cawdor. That's a good Scottish thing for Macbeth. Not that he was Scottish, of course. Shakespeare, Englishman, but you know. The funny thing was, Macbeth, the real Macbeth, was actually a fairly good king. He wasn't really, he wasn't the guy Shakespeare made him out to be, because Shakespeare wrote that, Lois is infant, unlike us normal humans, Dildo. Our load is not infinite. Shakespeare wrote the Macbeth because who's the character in it that ends up killing him? Shakespeare, I've seen it all a million times, but one of the characters in it, one of the good guys, is related. He was related to the current English king of or Queen Elizabeth at the time of Shakespeare, because she usurped the throne from Mary Queen of Scots, of course, the British throne. But anyway, it was all political. So Macbeth was made out to be a bad guy, and this Duncan or whoever was the good guy. Yes, you were saying before you were Scottish, Courtney, and quite frankly, I think that's a good thing. So where am I going to find this?
I should be going.
You should be. I should be going too. Where's Thane? Search for someone who knows about Thane's son. Well, Rick and Bailey had something up about Thane's son before, and it's not there now.
I should be going.
Need to find someone
You
else.
need anything else, let me know.
Shakespeare was very emo. You know what I'm reading right now? It's not Shakespeare, but it's from the same era. Shakespeare, they, obviously credit as being the kind of like the father of the modern play. Although even Shakespeare credited others of his time, and others of his time are still known. But currently, rather of the modern novel is very much, or could be regarded as Don Quixote. And I'm reading that right now, funnily enough. Never read it before. Yeah, the modern translations are definitely more accessible. I've always struggled with some of that language. I'm not saying, hey, I'm wonderful, I'm dumb, but I did struggle with it. Most kids do. In the first year in Britain, you hear it all the time when you're a kid at school. Shakespeare. Maybe not now. Now, God knows what they talk about now, but Yeah, let's go down to the Dark Star Lounge, see what's happening. 16th century ship poster. He did the number of sayings and phrases that he came up with. There's actually a really good series of books which are hard to get now by Bill Bryson, who you might know of all these travel books and other stuff. Famous author now, but he actually started out as a guy who wrote about language, and he wrote a fantastic couple of books about Shakespeare, which I got them an audiobook. Really incredible, the stuff that Shakespeare came up with. But Don Quixote is the same. There's all these sayings in it that were in Cervantes actually came up with himself to start with. Obviously we all know tilting at windmills, but there's other ones in that book. You know, give the devil his due is a saying that first appeared in that book. There's a few others as well that off the top of my head I can't remember, but I wrote them down. But where's the bar? This way. Let's go see if there's any naked women dancing in it. Yeah, and it's not, I don't really remember a lot of stuff after I've read these books, because I must have read 10,000 books in my time. I tend to just remember what the impression they left me with rather than specific passages or whatever, but Don Quixote was actually, pretty sure I've been here. Where the hell's the bar? It's an interesting book, and I, obviously from reading about it over the years, I've been led to believe that Quixote was mad, which he is, but that Sancho Panza's the sane one of the two, but he's equally as nuts in my opinion. They're just, the two of them are such fantasists. And there's actually, that's why it does read like a modern book when you read it. It's actually not that difficult to read, even though it was like 17th or 16th century. Okay, come on, where's the bar?
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
I wish I'd paid more attention when they were talking about where Thane's son was. See what Captain Anderson's got to say on the subject.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Where the hell is the bar? Actually, Whoopa, the more appropriate statement is, where the hell's the way out of the bar after a night in it? There's a fucking accent. We didn't read Don Quixote in high school, no. We read a lot of Shakespeare and... Jeez, I can't even remember now. I don't recall reading Don Quixote. I was into science fiction, of course, so that's what I wanted to read, but that wasn't considered literature when I was at high school, so... Well, 1984 maybe, you know. That's not so much science fiction as prehistory for the documentary that it became. But,
how have the last couple of years treated you?
Working for Udina
like a
isn't how I
bitch.
plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about sovereignty...
You see, he's doing it wrong. He should be beating somebody else's head against a wall.
I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how
That's
it
what
works.
Shepard does.
So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
No, these are all... I don't know where I'm going to find this kid that Thane wants.
She said she was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the
Because with all this
investigation.
COVID shit in Canada, I haven't been in many bars the last couple of years. I was out at a hockey game a couple of weeks ago, and then they've shut that down again, so... It was the first time I'd been in a bar in months.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if
Throw
I
him
did.
over the side, Shepard.
What if the elusive man was manipulating?
Francis Bacon,
Fine.
yeah, that's the
The
one.
report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. If they were
Francis
right about
Bacon,
the
or
motives of
Smokey,
the
as his
cultists.
friends knew him.
Unfortunately, Williams didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this, or even that they exist.
I've never been an enormous Shakespeare I get it. I get that it's like, all got all this great stuff in it, but you know. I do. I live in Canada, Courtney. Yeah. I do live in Canada. Kazakhstan, as I call it. No, still haven't found Thane's bloody son. Bailey at the CSEC was meant to tell me where he is now. And he's deciding not to talk to me about it. Right. Excuse me. Oh. I hope you're all going to be watching the MFR Cocktail Lounge on Foulball Productions tonight. Well, I will no doubt give my usual incisive levels of comment, while everyone else drunkenly argues around me.
You know what's good? Alliance
Whose turn will it be tonight to get really drunk? That's what I want to know.
And you can install it on an Omni tool.
Really thought the bar was meant to be down here. I just seem to keep ending up in the same place. That's a real mind bender. I'm ending up. I'm pretty sure I went. This is where I started out. Ah, Dark Star. Here it is. Oh, you can't beat the old Slavic doom. That's right. Where life is miserable, but you've always got vodka. Yeah, say hi for me, Courtney. To Snowdub. Oh, just running around. Alright, so that's 26. I gotta keep going up before I get to Dark Star. I can't remember his name, but I love that Boris. Got it sitting here somewhere. Roadside Attraction. That's that Russian sci-fi book. Brilliant. I much prefer the Mass Effect 3 Citadel. Much easier to find your way around. This thing's a bloody nightmare. Oh well, we'll go up. Maybe I'll find it. If I end up back at level 27 again, I'm gonna go nuts. Okay, well we're on the right level. I'm looking for the Naked Asari, oh, here we go. Naked Asari answers. Finally! You can do some dancing and get hammered.
Lippy, I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
This is... it's green.
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you. Anything else?
Yeah, give me more.
Let's have another one.
That's what I like about Shepard. He's so focused on the job.
Anything else?
Not done yet.
I love it when you're drinking Omega. I think it's Omega, and you get drunk and you wake up on Arya's couch all the time. How many's he gonna have?
How about we mix it up a little? This is genuine Batarian ale, uncut. Don't ask how I got it. I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay on their feet.
Go on, Shepard. It's the same colour as the other stuff.
Anything else?
Do it.
He's getting hammered. I love it.
Something special. This is Krogan liquor, Rincon. You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it. Should I pour you a quad?
Oh yeah. Put more of the stuff in the...
I just Shepard gets hammered.
Your funeral, pal.
Go for it, Shepard. The one-man show. You just got me getting drunk here. Not me, but Shepard. Oh, he's in the toilets throwing up. See, this is Scottish life for you. Well, now he's okay. That easy to recover, if only. If only. Time for a dance now. Shepard's famous dancing. Oh, I can't see the front of him. Where's the dancing girls though? Clearly I'm in the wrong bar. They're in a different one from this. Right, well, now that we've had our fun, I'm getting a shout that dinner's nearly ready, so I'm gonna have to draw this to a close. Yeah, so well, thank you for joining me, everybody, for this inept trot through Mass Effect 2. It's been real. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. But yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything later on, drop into Foulball Productions MF or Cocktail Lounge. I'm sure Sentient Dildo will be there. I'd be very Gene Kelly isn't, right? Shepard is not Gene Kelly. It's probably closer to Gene Therapy than Gene Kelly. But... Right, well, thanks everybody. Appreciate you joining me. We'll see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we'll talk soon. Cheers, guys.